Hi, thank you for joining me in my study. Actually, I haven't been in my study very much lately. Instead, we've been in Ireland, where I had a 2-week speaking tour that featured debates and various public lectures at different venues in Cork, in Dublin, and in Belfast. We had a wonderful time. The Irish people were so warm and friendly and open. It was really a wonderful experience. The trip was highlighted by the 2 debates that I had. First with Michael Nugent of Atheist Ireland at the University of Cork, and then with Daniel Kame at the Trinity College Dublin. Nugent is a popular atheist figure in Ireland, and in his other debates that I previewed, he tends to simply offer atheist slogans. But he came to this debate well rehearsed. I think he had been well coached on my arguments, and he adopted what high school debaters call a shotgun approach to debating. That is to say, you just spray as many objections and questions at the opponent as possible in the hopes that some will get through. Unfortunately, the drawback of a shotgun approach to debating is that it comes across as just a series of assertions or opinions, since none of the arguments is developed really in any detail. So my impression of the debate was that it was a well-rehearsed set of objections, but with little profound understanding. By contrast, the second debate with Daniel Kame at Trinity College was with a philosopher friend of mine from the University of Hull in England. And we've interacted before on these issues, and we had a very substantive discussion. I think the 2 most significant issues of this debate were Daniel's fallacious probability argument concerning the problem of evil. In this debate, I was very pleased that he actually interacted with some of my published work on the probabilistic version of the problem of evil. Unfortunately for him, the response that he gave was demonstrably fallacious in terms of probability theory. I've discussed this previously in Question of the Week 328, if you're interested in looking at that. The other thing that emerged in this debate was that he had corresponded with Alan Guth about the implications of the Borde-Guth-Vilenkin theorem. Many people have been puzzled how Guth and Vilenkin could differ so radically on their understanding of the implications of this theorem. But what the correspondence with Daniel Kame revealed is that in fact Alan Guth does not differ with Alex Vilenkin about the implications of the Borde-Guth-Vilenkin theorem for the beginning of the universe. Rather, what Guth tries to do is to evade those implications by adopting a model of the universe that does not satisfy the one single condition on which the theorem is based. Unfortunately, the model that he picks to do this is desperate. It features a reversal of the arrow of time at some point in the past. As you go back in the past, the arrow of time flips over and runs the other way. Well, not only is such a model highly unphysical, but it doesn't avoid the problem of the beginning of the universe, because that mirror universe, so to speak, in no sense lies in our past. It is a different universe that shares the same beginning as ours. So that in fact, this model actually implies rather than avoids the beginning of the universe. I thought that was one of the most significant revelations to come out of this debate with Daniel Kame. Well, the tour as a whole was a tremendous success. We took our technical director, Michael Lapine, with us on the trip, and he broadcast all of the events live on Facebook. And within the week that we were there, over 100,000 people saw these events live on Facebook. So it expanded the impact of the ministry tremendously. So, since getting back from Ireland, I've been embroiled in proofreading the proofs for my forthcoming book on God and abstract objects, and that is what I'm doing most of my time in my study presently, is just proofreading. So, hopefully I'll have a more interesting report to give once I get back into reading books on the atonement again.